India's democracy witnessed a historical moment today as West Bengal and Tamil Nadu recorded their highest voter turnout since independence. Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar announced that Bengal registered 91.4% polling in the first phase across 152 constituencies, while Tamil Nadu recorded 84.35% turnout in its single-day contest covering all 234 seats. In Bengal, polling concluded at 6 p.m. with long queues still visible at booths. Nearly 3.6 crore voters participated despite sporadic clashes in Murshidabad and Dakshin Dinajpur, where BJP candidates were allegedly attacked. The Election Commission maintained that polling was largely peaceful and sought detailed reports on the incidents. Tamil Nadu, with 5.67 crore eligible voters, saw strong participation in triangular contest between the ruling DMK and AIA-DMK BJP-led NDA, and actor Vijay's newly launched TVK turnout touched 84.80% by 7 p.m. surpassing previous records and reflecting the emotional connect Tamil voters have with politics. Political reactions were swift. Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee claimed the turnout indicated that Trinamool Congress was already on course to victory. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed a rally in Krishnanagar, congratulated voters for the record participation, calling it an overwhelming mandate for the change. In Nadia, West Bengal Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured refugee communities, including Matua and Nama Shudra families, that they need not fear the Trinamool Congress. Addressing a rally, he declared that no one would be allowed to harm them and pledged full support to those who came to India due to religious persecution and hardships. Modi said that once the BJP government is formed in Bengal, the process of granting citizenship under the Citizenship Amendment Act would be accelerated. He promised that refugees would receive all necessary documents and access to every welfare scheme available to Indian citizens, calling it Modi's guarantee.
ठाकुर, श्री गुरुचांद ठाकुर और बोरो मां को प्रणाम करते हुए एक भरोसा देने यहां आया हूं। हमारे किसी भी मतुआ परिवार, नाम शूद्र परिवार, शरणार्थी परिवार को तृणमूल से भयभीत होने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपको कोई हाथ भी नहीं लगा सकता है। जो भी शरणार्थी है, जो भी धर्म के आधार पर हुई प्रताड़ना के कारण, मुसीबतों के कारण, अपने धर्म के प्रति स्वाभिमान के कारण भारत आए हैं, मोदी उनके साथ खड़ा है। बंगाल में बीजेपी सरकार बनते ही सीएए के तहत नागरिकता देने का काम और तेज होगा। आपको हर वो कागज मिलेगा, हर उस योजना का लाभ मिलेगा जो किसी भी भारतीय को मिलता है।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah today addressed a public meeting in Pursura, West Bengal, drawing attention to the struggles of local potato farmers. He noted that while Pursura is known as the potato capital of Bengal, farmers are facing severe losses. Potatoes that should fetch Rs 22 are being sold at just Rs 2 due to the restrictions on supply to neighboring states such as Jharkhand, Bihar and Odisha. Shah promised that if a BJP government is formed, these restrictions will be lifted, allowing potatoes to reach wider markets and helping farmers secure fair prices. His comments underscore the party's focus on agriculture issues during the ongoing campaign.
मित्रों, ये पुरसुरा की भूमि बंगाल की आलू की राजधानी है, आलू की राजधानी। मगर ये दीदी की जीत के कारण आलू का दाम किसानों को ठीक से नहीं मिल रहा। मुझे बताओ, आलू का दाम ठीक से मिलता है भाई? अरे जोर से बोलो, मिलता है? 22 रुपये का आलू 2 रुपये में बिकता है और दीदी के माथे पर जू नहीं रेंगती। दीदी ने झारखंड, बिहार और ओडिशा में आलू भेजना बंद कर दिया। इसके कारण आलू का दाम गिर गया है। भाई आप बैठ जाओ, बीच में खड़े हो, जरा नीचे बैठ जाओ। और आलू का दाम 20 रुपया की जगह 2 रुपया हो गया। मैं आज बताकर जाता हूं, 5 तारीख को भाजपा सरकार बना दो, हम आलू को झारखंड, बिहार, उड़ीसा भेजेंगे, अपने आप दाम 22 रुपया। इतनी बड़ी आलू की खेती है, बीज संस्करण का एक भी कारखाना नहीं। बंगाल का बीज पंजाब से आता है। आप आलू के दाम तो ज्यादा पाओगे भी, परंतु नरेंद्र मोदी।
At the launch of the logo, theme and website of India-Africa Forum Summit 4, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar highlighted India's growing partnership with Africa. He said India has become one of Africa's largest trading partners and investors, with robust growth in trade and mutual investments. Dr. Jaishankar emphasized that development, cooperation and capacity building programs are central to India's engagement. Aligned with African priorities and local ownership, he noted Africa is the largest recipient of Indian overseas development support beyond the neighborhood. Projects in energy, agriculture, healthcare, education and digital connectivity, along with institutions like IIT Zanzibar and NFSU Uganda, reflect India's people-centric approach to nurturing talent and building capacities.
India has emerged as one of Africa's largest trading partners and bilateral investors. Trade and mutual investments have seen a robust growth in recent years, driven by strong economic complementarities. Our record in this regard speaks for itself. India has placed development cooperation and capacity building programs at the core of our partnership with Africa. This partnership is aimed at African priorities and local ownership. The African continent is the largest recipient of Indian overseas development support beyond our immediate neighborhood. In the last decade, through concessional lines of credit, through grant assistance and capacity building initiatives, India has supported a wide range of projects, including in energy, agriculture, water supply, transport, healthcare, education, and digital connectivity. India has also been at the forefront of training African candidates under its flagship ITEC, that is India Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, and by offering ICCR scholarships. The Indian Institute of Technology in Zanzibar, the National Forensic Science University in Uganda, the Entrepreneurship Development Center in Rwanda, and various centers of information technology in several African countries. All of these are examples of our people.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of External Affairs has welcomed France's decision to operationalize visa-free transit for Indian nationals. Minister of External Affairs spokesperson Randeep Jaiswal announced that from April 10, 2026, Indian passport holders transiting exclusively by air through mainland France will no longer require a transit visa. He recalled that the agreement was reached between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Emmanuel Macron during their meeting in Mumbai earlier this year. Jaiswal said that the move reflects the strengthening of India-France ties and will ease travel for thousands of Indian passengers using French airports as transit hubs. The announcement is seen as a significant step in enhancing mobility and cooperation between the two nations.
We welcome the announcement on the operationalization of visa-free transit for Indian nationals transiting through French airports. As you may recall, the removal of the requirement of transit visas for Indian passport holders was agreed between Prime Minister and President Macron during their meeting in Mumbai in February this year. The government of France has now operationalized this agreement, and Indian nationals transiting through mainland France reflects the enduring partnership between India and France, elevated to the level of a special global strategic partnership during the recent visit of President Macron, and further facilitation of smoother movement of people.
In Munich, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh highlighted the growing depth of India-Germany defense and industrial relations. Speaking at the event, he said the partnership has advanced through significant industrial cooperation, with increasing focus on co-development and co-production. Rajnath Singh noted that while earlier chapters of the bilateral relationship were written through technology, enterprise and culture, the next chapter will be shaped by innovation, capability and strategic cooperation. He emphasized that India and Germany can jointly build defense capabilities that not only serve national interests but also contribute to global stability and resilience. His remarks underline the importance of strengthening industrial and strategic ties between the two nations.
Friends, I am happy to note that India-Germany defense and industrial relations have deepened through significant industrial partnership. Flagship builders for the naval project. India-Germany Defense Investor Summit assumes special significance. This summit enables business-to-business interactions, fosters partnership, and helps identify concrete areas of collaboration. Friends, I would encourage all participants to look at this engagement with a long-term perspective. And the partnerships in the defense sector require trust, commitment, and a shared vision. They require investment not just in capital, but in relationships. Important initiative. Your presence here today is a testament to the growing strength of India-Germany relations. India.
Violence disrupted polling in Kumarganj, South Dinajpur district of West Bengal, where a BJP candidate was reportedly attacked during voting hours. The incident, allegedly involving individuals linked to rival groups, has raised serious concerns over security lapses on election day. Video footage showed the candidate being chased and assaulted near a polling booth, prompting immediate complaints to the Election Commission. BJP leaders accused Trinamool Congress workers of orchestrating the attack, while the TMC denied involvement. The Election Commission has taken note of the incident and directed local authorities to tighten security in sensitive areas. The clash highlighted the tense atmosphere surrounding the Bengal polls, where sporadic violence and disruptions have been reported across several constituencies. Tensions surrounding the ongoing RTC strike in Telangana escalated tragically in Warangal district. At the Nasampet depot, driver Shankar Gaud attempted suicide by pouring petrol on himself. Distressed over the government's stance on workers' demands, colleagues and locals rushed him to MGM hospital in Hanamkonda, where doctors are providing emergency treatment. District Collector Satya Sharda reached the hospital ahead of the patient's arrival, alerting medical staff and ensuring quality care in the emergency ward. Fellow workers expressed hope for the recovery. While blaming government indifference for driving employees to such extremes, the incident has further intensified unrest among RTC staff across the state. Telangana Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy has appealed to RTC workers not to take hasty decisions amid the ongoing strike. Addressing his cabinet colleagues, the Chief Minister stressed that taking one's life will not resolve issues, assuring that the government is committed to finding solutions with sincerity. He directed ministers to hold talks with employees' union under the leadership of Deputy Chief Minister Bati Vikramarka. The meeting is expected to focus on addressing workers' demands and easing tensions across the transport sector. Revanth Reddy reiterated that the government has already prioritized the matter and is determined to resolve it through dialogue. Telangana Chief Minister, in fact, Telangana Transport Minister Ponam Prabhakar has reiterated the government is fully positive towards resolving RTC workers' demands. Speaking at the cabinet meeting, he clarified that Chief Minister Revanth Reddy assured ministers the government is committed to employee welfare and passenger convenience. Prabhakar appealed to workers not to take hasty decisions, stressing that job security is guaranteed and no employee will be removed. He emphasized that the cabinet discussed workers' issues in detail, focusing on welfare, passenger service and safeguarding the corporation. Minister Sridhar Babu also made a key appeal urging employees to remain patient while the government works towards solutions.
దానికి సంబంధించిన అంశం కూడా ఆఫీసర్స్ కమిటీ ద్వారా చెప్పడం జరిగింది. కానీ సరే కారణాలు ఏవైనా వాళ్ళు ఆఫీసర్స్ కమిటీ చర్చ చేసి 4 వారాలు జీవోలు ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత కూడా ఈ కార్యక్రమం జరిగింది. సో ప్రభుత్వం, గౌరవ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు, ఉప ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు, సహచార మంత్రులందరం కూడా ఈరోజు ఆర్టీసీ కార్మికులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తా ఉన్నాం. దయచేసి ఎటువంటి తొందరపాటు ఆలోచన చేయకండి. ప్రభుత్వం పూర్తి స్థాయిలో మీ పట్ల సానుకూలంగా ఉంది. అన్ని అంశాలకు సంబంధించినటువంటి విషయం లోపల మంత్రివర్గ ఉపసంఘం త్వరలోనే రేపు ఎల్లుండి ఎప్పుడో కూర్చొని మీకు సంబంధించిన అన్ని అంశాలను వింటుందనే మాట మనం చేస్తూ, మీ అందరూ కూడా తెలుసు, కొంత పత్రికల ద్వారా సమాజానికి చెప్పడం కొరకు మేము అధికారంలోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత అటు మహాలక్ష్మి పథకాన్ని ఇవ్వడమే కాక 2013 పిఆర్సీ పెండింగ్ బకాయిలు 280 కోట్లు ఇచ్చినాం. 2017 పిఆర్సీని ఇవ్వడంతో పాటుగా కారుణ్య నియామకాలు కావచ్చు, లేదా డిస్మిస్డ్ ఉద్యోగాలకు సంబంధించి కావచ్చు, కొత్త ఉద్యోగాలు కావచ్చు, కొత్త బస్సులు కొనుగోవడం చేయడం కావచ్చు, ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ చేయడం కావచ్చు, అన్ని రకాల ఆర్టీసీ కార్మికులకు సంబంధించి పూర్తిగా సామరస్యంగా ఉన్నాం. మనం ఈ మధ్యలో మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ గారు మేము మాట్లాడినప్పుడు కూడా కొంత యాజమాన్యం తరఫున కింది స్థాయిలో కొంత అధికారుల దగ్గర కొంచెం సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయంటే వాటిని కూడా తీసేసి ఎలక్ట్రికల్ బస్సులు వస్తుంటే ఉద్యోగ భద్రతకు సమస్య అనేటువంటి ఒక అపోహ సృష్టించిన సందర్భంలో కూడా అనేక సందర్భంలో ఒక్క ఉద్యోగం కూడా ఈ ప్రభుత్వం తీసేసే పరిస్థితి లేదు, తీయదు అనే మాట కూడా స్పష్టంగా చేసినాం. కానీ బయట నుంచి కొంత ప్రోత్సాహం జరిగిందా, లేకపోతే ఇంకొక ఉద్రేకపూరితమైన వాతావరణం కలిగిందా, ఏది ఏమైనా దయచేసి మరొకసారి అందరికీ తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వ పక్షాన ఈరోజు క్యాబినెట్లో చర్చించిన మేరకు కానీ వారి పట్ల ఇప్పటి వరకు అవలంబించిన తీరు పట్ల కానీ అందరికీ విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తాను. దయచేసి ఎవరు కూడా ఎటువంటి అనాలోచిత నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవద్దు. కార్మికుల సంక్షేమం, ప్రయాణికుల సౌకర్యం, సంస్థ పరిరక్షణ అనే ప్రకారంగా ఈ ప్రభుత్వం వ్యవహారం చేస్తుంది. ఈరోజు ఒక రవాణా శాఖ మంత్రిగానో లేకపోతే ఇంకొక మంత్రే కాకుండా
In Andhra Pradesh, another major industry project has taken shape. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu laid the foundation stone for a new solar energy global's plant in Annakapalli district with an investment of 5,400 crores. He said the district is poised to become a hub of industrial growth comparable to Rangareddy, and predicted Annakapalli will soon emerge as the nation's #1 destination for investments. The Chief Minister stressed the importance of producing low-cost electricity and urging households to install solar panels, promising subsidies to support adoption. He accused the previous government of land encroachment and costly power purchases, while highlighting his administration's commitment to uninterrupted supply, including 9 hours of free electricity for farmers. Naidu added that Andhra Pradesh has already attracted investments worth over 5 lakh crore.
రాబోయే 3 సంవత్సరాల్లో 5,000 ఛార్జింగ్ స్టేషన్లు వచ్చి మొత్తం రాబోయే రోజుల్లో అన్ని ఆర్టీసీ బస్సులన్నీ కూడా ఎలక్ట్రికల్ బస్సులే వస్తాయి. మీరందరూ సహకరిస్తే ఆర్టీసీ బస్సులన్నీ కూడా ఏసీ బస్సులు పెట్టి పేదవాళ్ళు కూడా తిరగడానికి ప్రయాణ సౌకర్యం కల్పిస్తాం. అంటే డబ్బులుండే వాళ్ళు ఏసీలో తిరగడం కాదు, మా పేదవాడు కూడా దర్జాగా బయటకు వస్తే గౌరవంగా ఉండే పరిస్థితి తీసుకురావాలన్నది నా కోరిక. కాకినాడలో అతి పెద్ద గ్రీన్ అమోనియా ఉత్పత్తి కోసం ఏఎం గ్రీన్ కో ముందుకు వస్తా ఉంది. రాబోయే 3
Union Minister Kishan Reddy has declared full support of the BJP to ongoing RTC strike in Telangana touring Sitapada Mandi in Secunderabad. He inspected a local Anganwadi center and reviewed development works. He accused the state government of failing to recognize RTC workers as government employees and reminded that resolving their demands is the government's responsibility. Kishan Reddy urged the administration to hold talks and end the strike. He also reviewed progress on Anganwadi upgrades, noting that over 5,000 centers across the state are being modernized with facilities like LED screens and water filters.
గతంలో శాసనసభ ఎన్నికలప్పుడు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మా పార్టీకి ఓటేస్తే మేము ఆర్టీసీ కార్మికులను ప్రభుత్వ ఉద్యోగస్తులుగా మేము వాళ్ళను గుర్తింపిస్తాము, వాళ్ళ సమస్యలు పరిష్కారం చేస్తామని చాలా పెద్ద ఎత్తున 6 గ్యారెంటీలు ఇచ్చింది కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ. నేను ఈరోజు ముఖ్యమంత్రి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారిని అడుగుతా ఉన్నాను, మరి 2.5 సంవత్సరాలు కావస్తుంది, ఎందుకు ఆర్టీసీ సమస్య ఒక్క అడుగు కూడా ముందుకు కాలేదో చెప్పాల్సినటువంటి అవసరం ఉంది. మరి ఈరోజు ఉచిత బస్సు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆర్టీసీ యొక్క ఉద్యోగస్తుల సేవలు మరింతగా పెరిగాయి, బాధ్యత కూడా పెరిగింది. కానీ వాళ్ళకు సంబంధించినటువంటి సమస్యలు మాత్రం ఏమాత్రం ప్రభుత్వం పట్టించుకోలేదు. కాబట్టి యుద్ధ ప్రాతిపదిక మీద ప్రభుత్వము వాళ్ళ సమస్యలు పరిష్కారం చేయాలని, మరి ఈరోజు సమ్మె విరమింప చేయాలని, ప్రజలకు ఇబ్బంది కాకుండా చూడాలని నేను డిమాండ్ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. గతంలో శాసనసభ ఎన్నికలప్పుడు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మా పార్టీకి ఓటేస్తే మేము ఆర్టీసీ కార్మికులను ప్రభుత్వ ఉద్యోగస్తులుగా
Is Singareni's survival under threat? Concerns amounting as pending dues and government inaction push the coal giant deeper into debt. The CITU has stepped up its agitation, announcing a protest march to Vidyut Sauda on the 28th of this month. At a press meet in Godavari Khani, CITU State Secretary Tumala Raji Reddy lashed out at both the centre and the state, warning that the company cannot survive unless 22,000 crores in dues are cleared. He accused the government of implementing 4 labour codes that reduce workers to bonded labourers and vowed to wage an uncompromising struggle with unrest brewing in the coal belt. Singareni's future has become a burning issue.
కేసీఆర్ ప్రభుత్వం 29,000 కోట్ల అప్పు చేస్తే ఇలా రేవంత్ రెడ్డి గారు 2 సంవత్సరాలను 22,000 కోట్ల అప్పు రుణపడ్డాడు. మరి సింగరేణి సంస్థ ఎట్లా నవ్వాలంటున్నాం మేము. ఇంకా గొప్పతనం ఏంటంటే మా డబ్బులు మాకు ఇవ్వకపోగా రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం నుంచి విద్యుత్ కొంటే నెలకి ఒక్కటికి 42 కోట్ల రూపాయలు కరెంటు బిల్లు కట్టమంటున్నాం. మా కరెంటు తీసుకుంటారు, గవర్నమెంట్ ద్వారా కరెంట్ తీసుకుంటే 42 కోట్లు కడుతున్నాం. ఎంత సిగ్గు.
And that's a wrap up this bulletin. For more news updates, keep watching CVR English.